and friends. As far as these two stories are concerned, in the case of Pukkusati, he saw the Buddha through Buddha's teachings. Even though Vakkali was following the Buddha almost every day, he didn't see the Buddha. So when you in your daily life, what you do is, when you drop in a Buddhist temple, perhaps you have your own Buddha in his home, in your home. Let's say now you are in a sacred area, within the sacred area of a Buddhist temple, and then you are now watching a very beautiful, peaceful Samadhi Buddha, and then the Buddha, a kind of statue that can satisfy you, that can satisfy your spiritual feelings, that can give you marvelous spiritual feelings. Even if you continue to keep looking at that marvelous Buddha statue, unless you see the Buddha's teachings, unless you have a sense of the Buddha qualities, or unless you have a sense of what Buddha has taught, even if you continue to watch the Buddha statue, the statue of the Buddha for life, you wouldn't see him. And even though you are not standing right in front of the statue, now that you see the Buddha's qualities, see the Buddha through his qualities, like you utter itipiso bhagavarahan samma sambuddho and so on and so forth in your life, in your daily life, in your daily Buddhist practice, you could still see him. And then it is always, as you understand the perpetual change or anicca or impermanence in your life, you see the Buddha. And then even if you are surrounded by thousands of Buddha statues, remarkable or marvelous and colossal and formidable Buddha statues, and they can satisfy you, it depends on you. Buddha akkhataro tathagata. Buddhas are a Buddha is a guide. He can guide you through. Buddha can help you help yourself. Buddha can just guide you through your samsaric existence. It is up to you. It is your duty, it is your responsibility that you practice Buddhism, that you practice the Dharma, that you see the Buddha. And then, and I would like to kindly ask you not to put yourself in the situation that Vakkali was in. And then you could very easily be like Pukkusati. And then I have in my dialogues with different people from different religious backgrounds while living in America. And then in America, Buddhism is, I would say, Buddhism is the most fast-growing religion in North America, like in Canada and the US. And there are so many people from different religious backgrounds practicing some kind of Buddhism. And Buddhism is not only for Buddhists, it's for everybody. It is the Dharma. And it is a way of life that helps you transform yourself into a better human being. And then you can have a sense of awakening in this way, in this very life, in this life itself. And you can have a sense of awakening in daily life. And also you can have a sense of what Buddha is in your daily life. And I know a lot of Americans and a lot of Westerners and a lot of people from different ethnic Buddhist backgrounds and non-Buddhist backgrounds as well, seeing some kind of Buddha, having a sense of what Buddha is in their daily life. And how they do that is they transform, they have a sense of what they have a sense of anicca or impermanence. Well, anicca, you used to say in your daily life, anicca is like a mantra. You always say everything is impermanent. Everything is subject to change. Well, as Buddha has clearly said that those who see perpetual change in their daily life see the Buddha. And then remember, let me refer to this universal statement by the Buddha himself. Yo dhammang passati, so mang passati. Yo paticca samuppadam passati, so dhammang passati. Translated, to see the Dharma is to see the Buddha. To see paticca samuppada or dependent arising is to see the Dharma. Let's say in your daily life, remember I just tell you, you have your own samsara. And then any simple occurrence or happening in your daily life could be an avenue in order for you to see the Buddha in your daily life, to see the Dharma in daily life. First, let me translate that. To your Dhammang Passati, so Mang Passati. At that point, Mang means the Buddha. Buddha is referring to himself. To see the Dharma is to see the Buddha. Your Paticca Samuppadam Passati, so Dhammang Passati. Whosoever sees Paticca Samuppada or dependent arising, dependent origination, sees the Dharma. The conclusion is to see the dependent origination is to see the Buddha. Then what is dependent origination? Things are, in Buddhism, you don't believe and we don't believe in a creator. The only creator in Buddhism is the karma. You create karma and then the karma creates you. By creating a good creator, you can get created in a way that you are satisfied. By creating the good karmic creator, you create your own creator, so that the creator in turn would create you in a way that you live your samsaric life in a way that you are satisfied. So by creating good karma, you create a good creator. That creator would create you in your future samsara in a way that you would have lesser suffering in your life. So the karma in Buddhism is not like a fatalism. We don't believe in fate in Buddhism. Fate is something. It is in Judeo-Christian religions and in more theistic religions, you believe in fate. And then fate is something irresistible, whereas karma is absolutely resistible. And then karma, once created, but that's a different story. It's a different story that once created, karma cannot be resisted. You have to endure the karma. You have to face the consequences of evil karma, and it is a matter of your own personal moral responsibility. But by creating better karmas, you can increase the capacity of the good karmas in your daily life. At that point, you are the master of karma, and those who believe in fate, they become the victims of fate. Whereas in Buddhist practice, you are the master of your karma. And now that the teaching of there's no teaching of fate in Buddhism, you don't have to worry about that. You can master your karma, and you can become the master of your own karma. By mastering by becoming the master of karma, you can prevent yourself from becoming a victim of karma. And what I am going to say is, understand, in Buddhism, things are, we do things in our daily life. Well, we have actions.